All right. Good morning. My brothers and sisters over at YouTube. Pastor Dowell this morning coming to you from the great country state of Tennessee. And as you can see, we're well out here. Look, man, I thought I just heard some thunder. But anyway, you can tell we're way out here in the country. So we're getting ready to do something here this morning, and I'm sure that a lot of people will love to see what's happening here in the country. And when I say country, I mean country. We are way out here. So anyway, let's check and see what's going on here this morning. Our cabbage. Cabbage, we've already harvested. Yep, so here is a bunch of kale. And of course, what's going on? Yeah, Straitway, Tennessee, plus we have Clarksville here as well. Smoke. Still smoke. And they're here this morning getting some good experience. And I like to thank Brother Ron, Brother Steve, and all the saints at Straitway Clarksville, because they are a great help and a great asset to the ministry here, especially when they come to learn chicken butchery. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and give y'all the rundown real quick. This is the gutting station. Hey, Amara, you wanna go back to California? Nope. I know you don't. The gutting station. What are you doing with that chicken feet in your hand?
It's so disgusting. Like, it's so nasty.
You know, a lot of people in the island eat that stuff. Oh, Malkiel is asleep. Look at him. He out. You can't see him right now.
Down.
Over here is after they get finished going through the plucking station right here. I would recommend that each community get one of these if you're going to be raising your own meat birds. It's easy chicken plucker. It has a bunch of fingers down here, and it has centrifugal force. It rolls around, rolls around, rolls around. And of course, they have a hose that you hook up over here. I wouldn't use that though. We would prefer to spray it. It's better. Because you have Brother Scott is always in his wetsuit. Then you have Brother JC over here that's constantly keeping the temperature at what, 150?
Yes, sir, around
150. And of course, Teacher Shane welded us some trailer things right here that had some air outlets, because you know you got to have air with fire. And of course, they come up with this unique invention right here. You know, instead of using it for blowing leaves and stuff, you just blow the fire right here, keeps it going. That's called improvising, adapting, and overcoming, though, isn't it? Hallelujah. And of course, the children, you see, they really getting in on the chicken butcher. Look what they're doing, kickballing. And of course, when it comes out of here, you dip them into this for about 10 to 12 seconds. You bring them over here, and then each one of them, they get the rest of the feathers off of the chicken that the chicken plucker actually couldn't get off in itself. All right, then once they do that, of course, they do that here too. Then they bring them over to the gutting station, to where the sisters do all this gutting. Hey, y'all save all them chicken feet for tomorrow. I guarantee she'll take them. This is the wash station right here. Of course, it's over here. And it's extremely important because you have to constantly change out the water. And that's over here. And of course, they're making sure that they're doing the fine tuning and getting everything else out. But this is actually 8 weeks. Hey, Abigail, pick that up. Pick that chicken up. This is what a real 8-week chicken looks like. This is what it should look like. But I guarantee y'all 8-week chickens in the store, grocery store, don't look like that. Giselle, pick it up. Look, see? That's huge chicken. Then, of course, we'll go down and get our action review from Sister Sakina. There's Mother Carol, of course, in there quartering. Where's Vicky? She not over here chopping breast? Okay, don't you want the chicken feet?
I will take some. Yes, sir.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm from West Africa, Liberia. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, that's one breast right here. Look what Mother Carol got. That's no, that's half. Angle it more like that so I can see it. Down like this. Flip it over. That's one half of a breast of an 8 week. That's 8 weeks of chicken. See, look, here's a chicken breast. So that's letting y'all know that whatever y'all get in these grocery stores, there's got to be 100% poison. All right, Sister Sakina, of course, we got to get the chef's review in here. How is this particular set of chickens looking to you?
Well, it looks good. I actually had the opportunity to go up when they were just brought in and to see the process because I like to see everything so I know how to cook it. And they came in really healthy, and Tammy keeps them really healthy. She monitors the feed, the water, and you get leg quarters like this. If you ever got a leg quarter in the store, you know that underneath.
That's the size of a chicken that you would get in a store. But anyway, as you were saying, if you ever got leg quarters in the store underneath what now?
Look underneath the skin, you get all that. It's like really yellow, extra fat, all in there.
And that's not there.
Clean.
Just clean. So this is definitely something you would definitely feed your family.
Yes.
Especially the children.
Yes. You want them healthy, feed them healthy.
So the size of these chickens right here, this is the backs right here. The size of these chickens right here, how many chickens would it take basically out there in the world to equal up to one of these chickens?
Man, with the size of the thighs and the legs now, you probably need about 3 or 4 of them.
3 or 4 of them. Mm-hmm. So they're scamming y'all. Look at our chicken wings. Pick up one of those wings. I guarantee you don't get no chicken wings like that at Buffalo Wild Wings or wings that you'll buy from Tyson's in the store.
And if you do, they antibiotics and puffed up with all types of stuff to get them to this size.
Am I in your way?
Okay.
All right. I was just asking, where's the meat cleaver at? All right. Let me say this to y'all. It's extremely important because none of us, we took the jab. And it's extremely important that you spend an extraordinary amount of time preparing your own foods, growing your own garden. Just why I put a couple of pictures in gardens out here, because we know what we put in our animals. We know what we put in our animals. Our cattle is in the back 40 in the field back there grazing. Our layer birds is right over here. If you look behind me, that building over there. And our goats is over here. We had some people mocking us about our cattle, saying that, anyway, nevertheless, forget that. So, when you grow and raise your own food, your health will be a whole lot better. The children's health will be a whole lot better. And it's just good for you all the way around. You ain't never seen no chicken coming from New York look like this, have you?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir, I have not.
See the reason why I say get out of the cities?
Yes, sir.
This is one of our boxers right here, our boxing trainers. How many years of boxing you got on under your belt?
7 years and coaching 14 years.
7 years and coaching 14 years.
Yes, sir.
I know one thing. I bet you wish you had this kind of chicken as a protein source when you was boxing, though.
Yes, I wish I did.
Woo! chick look good, though.
It looks awesome. Low chlorine.
And of course now, what they are doing down here is that's the crew to run. Mama and them. Let me get away from here. That's the truck that's running the chicken to the freezer building. So they're running the chicken that's been processed, packaged to the freezer building to stack them in the freezer building, and it has to be monitored at least 4 to 5 times a day to make sure that it's rotated and it's actually freezing properly. Hallelujah. Hey, did you see the chickens? You see the chickens? You see chickens?
I just saw her.
No, you're looking at you right now. All right, but hey, yep, you're right. They're right there. But this is the country life, the country living. I don't understand. Come here, Summer. Can't understand for the life of me. You've been in ministry 4 years, right?
Yes, sir.
So I can't understand for the life of me. Why is it that people don't want to live in the country? And mind you, you come clear across the country from California and the Bay Area, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain? I mean, I'm disconnected. I've been disconnected for 30 years, so maybe you can tell me.
I think they just don't realize what they're missing. Like, before I moved here, I had no idea.
No concept.
Yes,
Right.
the concept of country living and how good it is, and then they're so used to just being set in their ways and not willing to make that big change and what it takes to make that change. But if you just do, a lot of people just do little by little making changes, and the next thing you know, here you are. So
Hey,
it's
you
doable.
came here. First time I put a gun in your hand, a pistol in your hand, boy, you was like, I'm finished, I'm done, right? And I made you shoot it again and again and again to the point now that you what? You love it, right?
I love it, yes. I have
And
a
now
good
you're
time
one of the
doing
female
it.
instructors here, but isn't that crazy?
Yes.
And now you're a good shot.
Yes, sir. Thanks to you.
And we're talking about range day. You'd be the first one to grab your bag and your hearing protection, huh?
Yes. Yes, sir.
But see, this is the life, though. It's not the life, though.
It is the life.
So what about the food, though? I mean, you've been through here. You've been here for quite a bit of cycles of greenhouse, the growing season. You watch us process deer.
Mm-hmm.
You watch us butcher cattle, milk goats.
Yes.
You see us butchering sheep. You've been a partaker pretty much of all of this. We get our own fresh eggs. We don't have to go to the store, so we don't have to worry about them high prices out there for an egg.
Yes.
And plus, we raise our own meat birds, which this video is all about. So, what's the difference in quality of the vegetation, the fruit, the vegetables, the herbs, and the meat that we're raising?
It's a big difference. Like, you can definitely notice the difference in quality. You know that you're truly nourishing your body. Everything, like the chicken's bigger, the eggs, everything's more rich and just more luscious. The green is more greener. It tastes really good. You can taste the difference, see the difference, and feel the difference in your body too.
And not only that, because it doesn't have all them chemicals, herbicides, pesticides, and everything else, it actually keeps weight off of you too. You can still eat and eat a good amount and not have to worry about blowing up.
This is true. You get some real good home cooked meals here. Best food I ever had in my life.
Hallelujah. I'm gonna go and see what they did with the plant so far.
Yes, sir.
Bless you. The rain is coming in though. Okay, so as we move along and go along, all right, so we got those plants right here that has to be put down in front of the building. We still have some over there. So we're going to get this backhoe and help the sisters out because that's a lot of digging. We used to do it by shovel, but we got to get these things in the ground. I'm sure that they're keeping them nice and watered and moist, but right now they don't have to worry about that because, well, what do you say? Oh, and by the way, in the ministry, we have a command that we give every homestead and communities: make sure you get at least one 15-passenger van. Because with the amount of trips we make 3 times in a year coming to the feast, it's just a whole lot better. All right, so look at our Sister Angelica is the main one that takes care of our landscaping and flower arrangements. Look at these roses and everything. So up there, look, this is where the vegetation is, and plus we have other sisters who are tending to the children while other mothers are actually processing the chicken. They entertain to keep the children busy. But all these nice shrubs and stuff, we getting ready to plant them too in front of the dining hall. So anyway, Artie, well, let's go and see. Let's go see what they're doing in the kitchen too as well. Come on, man. All right, so now this is our shower house. Male side on this side, female side on that side. See, look how wonderful she does with the arrangements. Making everything look nice. Look at that. So let's go into the kitchen here. This is our dining hall. I need to get home before it starts raining on me. Cut the light on or turn it on. There's nobody in there. All right, it's our kitchen. And of course, these eggs, they're making breakfast. I already ate breakfast, but these eggs are actually been washed. These eggs actually come from our own chickens, our layers. These eggs did. They come from our own chickens and stuff. So, what are you talking about, the shrink wrap and stuff?
There's something here that they have done.
Oh, okay.
It's going slower, so it's not a...
All right, so explain to us, Sister Diane, what's going on.
Okay, yes, sir. When we get the birds from out there and we put them in the pot of water.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, first we got to put them in the bag. And here's my brother. Put them in the bag. This is the bag here. Put them in that, and then the chicken goes in here, and then if you have a straw, and that goes inside the cavity of it, and you get as much air out of it as possible. And then you take a zip tie and put that around it. And then we've got the water over here at 180 to 200 degrees right in there. Put it in there for just a few seconds. Take it out. Give it a few seconds to cool down a little bit and get the air out. Take the straw out. Zip the tie. That's it. And then cut the tail of it.
And so in the finished product is over here, right? Let's go back over here again. And tell us, so what is the purpose of this?
Well, versus the Ziploc bags, they don't, when we use the Ziploc bags, they'll bust and it's harder to move. And it doesn't
store as well.
It'll store better and it won't freezer burn.
Oh, it won't freezer burn. Oh.
Like when you buy a turkey in the store, they have them shrink wraps like that.
The plastic on it.
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, sir. Real nice.
Well, hallelujah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's that. And of course, over here is our dehydrator. You know, that food that you buy that people sell for long-term storage, they pretty much do this. And then they charge you an exorbitant amount of price in order to dehydrate the food. And it's called dehydrator. Freeze dry. I don't know what I'm talking about, dehydrate. I need to go back to sleep. This is our freeze dryer, excuse me. So, you know, you have people out there have a lot of long-term storage of food and stuff, and they put them in. Man, I didn't make the rain, did I? Anyway, but we actually do our own food and store it, and the shelf life of it is 25 years, and this is the one we've got. We got the biggest one that they had, because we have a lot of food that we're doing. By the way, in case y'all didn't know it, these are the cabinets that Pastor Dowell built. I don't know, it's been like 10 years now. I built these cabinets and this island, and including that island that you just saw in the kitchen in here as well. And I taught Brother Scott how to build the cabinets. I built that too. And I think I had Brother Scott. Brother Scott, he built this. All right. It's raining outside. Gotta go. I said, it's raining on us. But that's why it's good that we have this pavilion right here. You know, I decided to build that pavilion probably about 15 years ago. And what a blessing that pavilion has been. So while we're walking this way, of course, here are our fruit trees. These are different types of apple trees right here, which I'm sure the many you see. See the apples right there? Whoop! And there's plenty more. All of our, this is where our layers, chickens are at right here. Oh, look at this apple tree. This apple tree's really doing good. But anyway, we're getting soaked and wet, so we're gonna try to walk to get on home. But I'm sure y'all see all these nice apples. It's pretty dense right here. And here are our blackberries right here. And of course, here's I'm sure many of you people who live in the country know what that is. Here's our blackberries and our greenhouse is down here. Matter of fact, we'll end this video by taking a walk through the greenhouse too. This cilantro?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what you put on tacos, right? Here's our cilantro. Down through here. Yeah, I'm not going through. I'm going through the big one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we already got another stage of our lettuces going, which I'll show y'all see. And here we go. To our greenhouse. All right. Now, celery, peppers, jalapenos, green peppers, right here. The fan, I'm sure y'all can hear the rain coming. Cucumbers. Yellow peppers here. Roma. Now look at these cucumbers. Roma. Tomatoes. Nice Romas. And look, these tomato plants right here will get 10, 15 foot tall with fruit all the way up it. Paste tomatoes. These are slicing tomatoes rounds. As we go down, we have paste tomatoes. More Romas on this side. Pretty dense in it. Look at this nice slicing tomatoes right here. Then basil at the end of the bed, which you can see right there. And plus you can see a bell peppers down there is already formed that they can harvest and eat. And you know what? This definitely helps the grocery bill. Cherry tomatoes. Whole bunch of them on this right here. And more starch for lettuces. And see, we buy our own seed. We buy the seeds. Sometimes we harvest seeds from the actual fruit itself and dry it out. So when you see these flowering, that's where the actual fruit is going to come from the flower. And of course, you can see peppers right there. See a pepper right here. And we're on the back side of my house right there. So, well, we're getting ready to go in. Hey, hope y'all had a nice journey on our chicken butchering day video. Hope we given some type of information, knowledge, and understanding, and edification that would inspire you to do the same. You have a blessed day.